Doral, Florida. Doral is a city in Miami-Dade County, Florida, United States. One of 34 municipalities in the county, it is located just 1 mile from Miami International Airport and 13 miles from downtown Miami. The city regularly hosts in excess of 100,000 people who work in Miami. The City of Doral occupies a land area of 15 square miles bordered on the west by the Ronald Reagan Turnpike, to the north by the Town of Medley, to the east by the Palmetto Expressway and to the south by the City of Sweetwater. Doral is a principal city of the Miami metropolitan area, which was home to an estimated 6,012,331 people at the 2015 census. Doral has operated under the mayor-council-manager form of government since incorporation. Policymaking and legislative authority are vested in a governing council consisting of the mayor and 4 other council members. The council, which is elected at large, is responsible among other things, for passing ordinances and resolutions, adopting the annual budget, appointing the city manager, city clerk, and city attorney. The city manager is responsible for carrying out the policies and ordinances of the council, for overseeing the daily operations of the government, and for appointing the heads of various departments. For a city of its size, Doral has a large number of shops, financial institutions and businesses, especially importers and exporters, primarily because of its proximity to the airport. In 2008, Fortune Small Business and CNN Money ranked Doral as 51 on a list of 100 cities with the best mix of business advantages and lifestyle appeal. In the late 1950s, real estate pioneers Alfred and Doris Caskell purchased 2,400 acres of swampland between Northwest 36th Street and Northwest 74th Street and from Northwest 79 Avenue to Northwest 117 Avenue for about $49,000, intending to build a golf course and hotel. In 1962, the Doral Country Club opened in western Dade County, featuring the Blue, Red and Par 3 golf courses, along with a hotel on Miami Beach. The Doral name combined Doris and Alfred. As Doral's very first structure, the Doral Hotel and Country Club became the area's hot spot. Guests were transported from the beach to the country club for a day on the golf course. In the second year of operations, the Caskells hosted the first Doral Open Invitational, Florida's major PGA event. Alfred offered $50,000 in prize money to attract well-known golfers. According to the South Florida Golf Foundation, at the time only 3 other tournaments were held in Florida, offering a combined total of $65,000 prize money. By the early 1980s, Doral started to experience its first residential growth spurt, when Alfred's and Doris' grandson Bill developed Doral Estates, followed by a joint venture with Lennar Corporation to build Doral Park. Both communities were named after the hotel, a trend that was to be repeated many more times. Although younger families started flooding the area, there were no stores, schools, or parks. Initially, most new homes were investment properties or second homes, but early full-time residents started coming together as a community. From 1983 to 1985, Miami-Dade County imposed a building moratorium to protect the area's water wells. Once the ban was lifted, Doral experienced tremendous growth. In 1989, Morgan Levy helped organize the West Dade Federation of Homeowner Associations to stand strong against any proposals that threatened the community's welfare. Thus, they secured a police station instead of a jail, as well as convinced county officials to implement higher development standards as well as more lighting, roads and landscaping. In 1995, residents began lobbying for incorporation in earnest, dissatisfied with the high tax rate relative to the services they received, as well as unchecked growth. The county met the first attempt at incorporation with a year's deferral. Some classify Doral as a donor community, meaning that the taxes paid were more than the cost of operations. With the deferral, incorporation efforts intensified even more. In 1996, the community elected its first community council. Jose Pepe Cancio, Sr., Mario Pita and Barbara B. Thomas were elected and 3 other members were appointed. The council initially met once every month. In 2002, Governor Jeb Bush appointed Cancio to fill the remainder of Miami-Dade Commissioner Miriam Alonso's term of office. Doral residents hoped that his appointment would bring the community closer to incorporation, and their hopes were realized. Although Cancio endorsed Juan Carlos Bermudez, the city of Doral's first elected mayor, as his replacement on the community council, Bermudez declined the offer, ran for the seat and was elected. At the time, Bermudez was president of One Doral, a civic organization formed to counteract the perceived influence of the West Dade Federation on the new council. However, Both Doral and the West Aid Federation proved essential to the incorporation process. In January 2003, following a 7-year battle, 85% of Doral's voters voted in favor of incorporation. In June of the same year, 92% voted to accept the city charter and elected their first mayor and city council. The new city of Doral was named as an attractive location for entrepreneurs with an interest in the Latin America market. Mayor Luigi Borgia, elected in November 2012, became the second Venezuelan-American mayor in the United States. He was replaced by Juan Carlos Bermudez, who won a re-election bid in 2016. The city of Doral has its own newspaper, Doral Community Newspapers, which is published bi-weekly and is part of Miami Community Newspapers. Also, the Miami Herald and El Nuevo Herald publish from their headquarters in Doral. The city of Doral, Florida, is served by the Miami featuring Lauderdale market for local radio and television. Doral has its own local map, Discover Doral City Map, published quarterly since 2005 and distributed in all the shopping centers, hotel lobby, car rental, and visitor information centers. Two big media outlets have their headquarters in Doral, Univision Network/Fusion and CBS-owned and operated affiliate for TV, Channel 4. Several studios and other TV operations work out from Doral. In addition, the Telemundo chain has a presence in the city of Doral, with one of its main office and production units located there. Doral is located at 25 degrees 4829 and 80 degrees 2112 W, 25.808145 degrees north, 80.353322 degrees west, 25.808145, minus 80.353322. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 13.6 square miles. 13.2 square miles of it is land and half a square miles of it is water. As of the 2010, there were 17,785 households, out of which 14.3% were vacant. As of 2000, 38.0% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 57.0% were married couples living together, 9.5% had a female householder with no husband present, and 28.6% were non-families. 22.2% of all households were made up of individuals and 1.7% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.66 and the average family size was 3.12. In 2000, the city population was spread out with 25.1% under the age of 18, 7.7% from 18 to 24, 43.6% from 25 to 44, 18.7% from 45 to 64, and 4.8% who were 65 years of age or older. As of 2000, the median age was 33 years. For every 100 females, there were 97.8 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 96.0 males. In 2000, the median income for a household in the CDP was $53,060, and the median income for a family was $57,193. Males had a median income of $46,324 versus $32,827 for females. The per capita income for the CDP was $27,705. About 9.5% of families and 11.7% of the population were below the poverty line, including 14.8% of those under age 18 and 10.6% of those age 65 or over. As of 2000, speakers of Spanish as a first language accounted for 74.50%, while English accounted for 16.15%, Portuguese was spoken by 5.02%, Chinese made up 0.98%, Tamil at 0.64%, Japanese at 0.53%, and Arabic was the mother tongue for 0.50% of the population. As of 2010, Doral had the second highest percentage of Venezuelans residents in the U.S., with 8.22% of the population. It had the 33rd highest percentage of Cuban residents in the U.S., at 15.20% of the city's population, and the sixth highest percentage of Colombian residents in the U.S., at 8.71% of its population. It also had the 10th most Peruvians in the U.S., at 2.95%, while it had the 48th highest percentage of Dominicans, at 2.64% of all residents. It had the 13th highest concentration of Brazilians, with 2.50% of the city. Doral's Nicaraguan community had the 26th highest percentage of residents, which comprised 1.69% of the population. It is also home to the 51st highest percentage of Ecuadorian residents, which made up 1.18% of the population. In 2005, Doral had over 10,000 businesses. During that year, Carnival Cruise Lines, Ryder, and Univision had operations in Doral. For years leading into 2005, Doral attracted businesses of various sizes. Carnival Corporation and subsidiary Carnival Cruise Lines have their headquarters in Doral. In addition, Amadeus North America, Axico, Benihana, and Perry Ellis International have their headquarters in Doral. The Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta Miami branch office, one of the 5 Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta branch offices, is located in Doral. Martinair operates its Americas headquarters in the Doral Corporate Center 1 in Doral. Avianca operates a Miami area sales office in Doral. Grupo TASA operates a Miami area TASA center in Doral. El Al has its Miami area office in Doral. Hellman Worldwide Logistics has its USA head office in Doral. Before Doral was incorporated, the second Pan American World Airways had its headquarters in Doral. At one time, Ryder had its headquarters in Doral. In 2002, Ryder announced that it would move its headquarters to a new site in Miami-Dade County. Portions of CSI Miami episodes were filmed at CBS Doral Studios, which is home to its owned and operated affiliate, For TV, as well as my networked affiliate WBFS-TV. In September of 2017, Doral published a comprehensive economic study which noted that the city is home to 6,802 establishments employing 102,235 workers. The total volume of sales revenue from these companies, concentrated in such a small geographic area, represents $679,634 per worker, or over $1.35 million per resident, making Doral one of South Florida's and the state's most productive local economies. According to Doral's 2017 Comprehensive Annual Financial Report. As of June 19, 2018, the following positions are being held by the following individuals. The Doral Police Department was started on June 2, 2008, with 93 officers to service the growing Doral area. Previously, the Miami-Dade Police Department would service the area with a sticker on the side of the car showing the Doral logo. From its inception, the new police service has started a routine of parking at busy intersections or roadsides in an effort to catch speeders, thus forcing the entire city to slow down its speed on its once fast streets. On January 20, 2015, former basketball star Shaquille O'Neal was sworn in as a reserve police officer for Doral's police force. The Miami-Dade Police Department has its headquarters in the Midwest District Station in Doral. The Miami-Dade Fire Rescue Department has its headquarters in Doral. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement operates the Miami Regional Operations Center in an unincorporated area that was formerly a part of the Doral CDP and is not within the city limits of Doral. The National Transportation Safety Board operates the Miami Aviation Field Office in Doral. The United States Postal Service operates the Doral Branch Post Office in Doral. The City of Doral Trolley was launched on February 1, 2008 and has been available to residents and visitors alike for a convenient free ride. The pilot program involved a weekday route that ran from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. with one trolley servicing one route. Since then, the city has added 5 new trolleys and has expanded service with 2 additional routes, one of which connects to the Metrorail. Currently the system has 3 routes serviced by 7 trolleys. The City of Doral operates and maintains 7 parks with an abundance of amenities for every age and lifestyle. Doral Meadow Park, Doral Central Park, Trails and Tales Park, Veterans Park, Downtown Doral Park, Morgan Levy Park, Doral Legacy Park. Doral is a part of the Miami-Dade County Public Schools system. Residents are zoned to the following education facilities: public schools, charter schools. The Miami-Dade Public Library System operates the Doral branch, which had reopened on July 5, 2003 after an expansion, in the Doral Isle Shopping Center. In addition, the system operates the 7,500 square foot International Mall branch in Doral. The library was the second to be built after the opening of the main library in 1985. The Miami Hoshuko Incorporated, a supplementary weekend Japanese school, has its school offices in Doral. Its classes are held in Westchester, in Doral. Its classes are held in Westchester, in Doral. Its